Welcome to Jim Goda Stadium. Today we bring you a boys lacrosse matchup between the Spuds of Moorhead High School and the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's. My name is Matt Peters. Joining me here is Andrew Searles. Andrew, how are you feeling about the game today?
Well, Mrs. Kuntz just had an absolute electric Pledge of Allegiance, so I'm actually pumped up. That was amazing. We got beautiful weather out here today, and it's going to be a great matchup.
Just moments away from the opening face-off. Benilde coming into this game with a 7-1 record. 2 overtime wins in their past 2 games, and they do have a loss on the year, which is unlike anything we've seen in years prior.
Stadium slowly filling up here at Jim Goda. Not a cloud in the sky. A couple clouds in the sky, but
At the face-off X for Moorhead, we have number 9, Jet Mersil, the junior. And for Benilde, Brady Marcus, also a junior. First face-off clamp won by Benilde. Mersil comes away with the ground ball. And Moorhead will set up their offense. One notable change for the Spuds today, playing without senior attackman Brighton Chose, coming off a knee injury.
what a great little play there. Mid-through, just getting open, catching, releasing, ripped the bouncer just over the net. Evan Waters behind the net to retrieve the ball.
Jace Blythe now with the ball, running on top of the box. Passes it over to Carter Midthune, captain for the Spuds.
Spuds is trying to feel the ball, calm down the nerves, move it around, everyone get a touch.
Midthune now looks to dodge. Splits to his right at the 30, has nothing. Throws it down to Eggerdahl at X. Eggerdahl with the skip pass all the way through. Midthune is there to back it up. And a crease violation, I believe, was called. Knights ball. Knights now working it around, getting their offensive personnel on the field. All the way up to the top of the box. I do apologize, these numbers on these red jerseys are slightly hard to see. We'll try our best to get the names correct. Spuds look to be in a zone defense here. Dylan Parker slides it to the other side. Berniking with the slide there.
Benilde is getting a feel for the Moorhead defense.
Miles Betts now dodging. Kicks it back up to Hunter Payer. Over to Parker.
Wow, this Knights team can really move the ball.
Ball down to Vander Lindy. Benilde going, dodging from X. Parker with the shot and a goal. Dylan Parker beating Moorhead's goalie Jonas Cook, top right. Red Knights up 1-0.
Benilde strikes first as Jet Mersil's heading back to the X to take the draw.
Spuds were looking good in their zone defense. Talked to Coach Deelstra before the game started, and it's something new they're trying out here to try to stop this high-powered Benilde offense.
I believe Coach Kelly stated that the Benilde Red Knights have 6 Division I commits.
Mersil with that win. Over to Kuntz. Christian Story now with the ball. Up to Nick Ferendorf.
Ferendorf looking to create something.
Ferendorf carries to X. He has a shorty. Slides it over to Jace Blythe on the near side. Blythe up to Midthune. Over to Tweeten. Eggerdahl now with it at X. Spuds doing just fine, passing the ball outside the box. Looking for someone to make the first dodge here. It will be Ferendorf down the right alley. Has nothing. Over to Eggerdahl. Quinn Tweeten bouncing out, sliding it back to Midthune. Midthune, shot with his left hand, just misses the cage.
That's a good look from Midthune. Eggerdahl behind that, able to get the chase, and it'll remain Spud's ball.
I think a key here for the Spuds, maybe it was touched on before the game started, possession time with no shot clock. Be better to have the ball on offense than on defense, especially with Benilde's very good offense. Like you said, 6 Division I commits. Turnover there from the Spuds. Benilde will set up in their clear. LSM Carson Kuntz on the field for the Spuds. The captain. Now Benilde will make some changes. Sky rolled with the ball. Over to Vander Linde. Dylan Parker over to the near side. Knights working it around, trying to find a gap in these zones here. Parker with a shot over the cage. Red Knights there to back it up.
Spud's defense is doing a great job of keeping the Red Knights on the. Oh, looks like we have an injury.
Official timeout for an injured player. That looks to be Dylan Parker, the first goal scorer of the game. Gets up under his own power. Not quite sure what happened there. It was away from the play after the shot. Don't know if he got hit or stepped wrong. Trainer Nicole over there, checking out the injury. Benilde will restart behind the net. Benilde now up top, makes the dodge on Tweeten. Over to number 23, that's Jack Anderson. Bell finds Payer up top. Skip pass across. Shot just wide.
Gus Bell with the ball currently. He is committed to Army. Division I commit for the Red Knights.
Sky rolled now with the ball. Over to the near side, Vander Linde. Knights look to be working in this wheel formation, trying to get the Spud defenders out of their designated zones. Ball now at X. Far side. Good stick there by Kuntz. Forces the ball on the ground. Unfortunately, Spuds could not pick it up. Vander Linde now slowing things down. That's Bell with it. Good stick check there. Berneking. Picked up once again by Benilde. Sky rolled now, dodging on Tweeten. Swim dodge, shot. Misses the cage. Knights are there to back it up.
Burner King was showing his just veteran experience, locking up Gus Bell there and forcing a Red Knight shot wide.
Bell to his left. Shot by Sky, rolled just over the cage. Knights once again there to back it up. Spud zone seems to be working so far this game. Knights trying to find ways to piece it apart. Skip pass to the middle. Good hit there. King shot and a goal.
Wow, Spud's defense did everything right there. Just after that initial hit, ball popped loose, and an unwatched man scooped it up and fired it in.
That was Gus Bell with the goal. Spud's playing good defense. Long defensive possession for the boys wearing white. 2 turnovers. Got the ball on the ground. Spuds just could not come away with the ball.
Yeah, playing defense for that long, you know, and especially in this hot sun, takes a toll on the body. You know, you get worn out. The Spuds want to win this. They're going to want to get as much offensive time as possible just to give their defense a break because they'll be up to a challenge all day.
Gus Bell beats his defender. We'll slow it down. Behind the net, skip pass up top to Vanderlinde. Shot goal.
Wow. I mean, that was just a beautiful shot. That's tough to save. That was a 15-yard shot, top left corner, at about 92 miles an hour.
Spuds just caught a little bit off guard there. Benilde, so far this game, they have got to the offensive zone and just take their time setting it up. Caught the Spuds lacking a little bit. Pushed it early. Step down shot from about 14. Beats Cook. Back to the face-off X. And I believe there was a wing violation on that face-off, if I'm not mistaken.
Which resulted in automatic Red Knights ball.
There you go.
Knights are going to go back into their offense where they move the ball around until they look for an opening.
Anderson now with the ball. Red Knights working it around the outside. Looks to dodge here. Over to Anderson. Slide comes. Knights will settle. That is Dylan Popane. Skips it up top. Payer shot save by Cook. Quick clear, fast break opportunity here for the Spuds. Need to capitalize on something like this. Kuntz shot.
Oh.
Possession shot. Possession shot, that's what we're going with. Ball came out of the stick a little bit early. Pops up. Ends up in the back of the end zone. Still Spuds ball.
That's a high IQ play just to get a shot on that, get the offense set up. Warner takes the ball. Finds Midthun.
Midthun with the skip. Good stick there. The Red Knight defender. Red Knights now. Fast break opportunity. Good hustle there by Ferendorf getting back in. Bell cutting across. Shot off the post. Chase. Who's going to beat him? Chase goes to Dylan Popane of the Red Knights. Good hustle there by both teams.
I mean, you love to see that. You just love to see the kids working hard.
There you go. Popane now far side of the box as the Red Knights settle into their offense.
Dylan Parker, good to see him back on the field, looking healthy.
Payer, far side to Popane. Sky rolled, now dodging. Parker on the near side, feeds it through X. Little shovel pass shot over the cage by Gus Bell. Parker now starting in the end zone of the Spuds. Pass over to rolled. Skip pass all the way across. Almost over the head. Payer.
Just a quick shot right on crease. Just missed the net. This Benilde team has so much skill. The Moorhead Spuds are doing a great job of.
Skip pass through the middle. Ground ball not picked up. One-handed. Little shovel shot. Misses the cage wide. Once again, the Red Knights are there to back it up. Popane dodging from X. Red Knights swing it near side. Skip pass, doorstep. Parker missed. A little behind the back try from Rolled. Couldn't quite finish that one. Red Knights will settle down again.
Both
Dodging.
coaching staffs being very vocal with this possession.
Payer skips far side. That's Rolled. Step down. Missed the cage. Red Knights once again with the chase. Long defensive possession here for the Spuds. Need a turnover and need a long possession on the other side of the field.
Yeah, Spuds are itching and scratching for one of these chases. Just can't get it.
Payer dodging the top side of the box. Skip pass to the middle. That's Rolled. Little backwards angle shot there. Missed by Rolled.
This team is so creative with their shots, their quick shots. They're shooting in ways that you wouldn't think a player at this level could shoot, and it's just catching the Spuds off guard.
Payer now up top. Dodges to his left. Pass just wide. Vanderlinde now. At X, Bell gets the skip pass, shot and a goal. Beats Cook, top right corner. Good placement there by Gus Bell. If you're the Spuds here, you can't really ask much more of your defense. They played quite a long possession there. Knights got a lot of shots off. Not a lot of them hit cage. They need to find a way to get the ball on the ground and send it the other way.
Yeah, Spuds defense doing a great job of containing the Red Knights. Just eventually, after all these shots, they're gonna, one's bound to find the back of the net.
Mercil and Marcus at the face-off X. That is Max Riley, excuse me. Red Knights win that. Face-off. 25 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Red Knights up 4-0. And
looks like there's some sort of line change violation.
Something happened on the near side. Coming out of the box were both of the face-off guys. And a turnover there by the Spuds.
10 seconds.
Red Knights have numbers. Pole look to shoot. Payer gets the feed. Buries. 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts the Red Knights up 5-0. If you're the Spuds there, you get a free turnover. Free turnover, you need to capitalize on that possession. You can't be having a turnover in the clear.
Yeah, that's a tough way to finish the first quarter with 4 seconds remaining.
Excuse me, that is Owen Girton for the Red Knights. That has been taking the past 2 or 3 face-offs against Mercil of the Spuds.
4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And this face-off should use all 4.
We'll give Mercil that win with a couple seconds.
Good job, Jet.
And with that, we'll go to break. Spuds down by 5 after the first quarter. See what they can do, turn it around here in the second.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here in Fargo, North Dakota at Bailey's PDR. So what made you choose FCCU for your business needs?
I love the customer support that they give, that I have people's phone numbers that I can reach whenever I need to. When you're conducting business, you don't have hours to hopefully make up a financial decision, so sometimes you need those questions answered, and at FCCU, they're there always for you.
Welcome back, Spuds fans. We are about to kick off the second quarter of Moorhead Spuds Lacrosse taking on the Benilde Red Knights. Spuds are currently trailing 5-0, but at least it's a beautiful day. Matt Peters, how are we feeling?
You know, I'm feeling good. I agree. Very nice day. It's about all you can ask for, really. We'd like to give a shout-out to defensive coordinator John Dealstra for throwing together that zone fairly last minute. It seemed to work for the most part. Benilde with just too many shots, and like you said, a couple of them are bound to go in. Face-off won there by Benilde on the ground. Ball back on the ground. Fight for it there. Shot and a goal. Benilde. Looking down at my lineup chart here, and next thing you know, the ball's in the back of the net. Did not get a number on that one. Number 6 is what I'm being told. That would be Gus Bell.
Gus. I think it was Gus.
Said his
Jerseys
name.
are a little hard to read.
Yeah, I did get confirmation up in the booth that these jerseys are hard to read. It is not my eyesight. It is the gray gray numbers on the red jerseys. Back to the face-off X we go. Owen Girton and Jet Mersil.
Scoring for Benilde-St. Margaret.
Mersil tripped up on the face-off. Hold called.
Number 6.
Spuds ball.
Mersil draws Spuds possession. Get to get another look at the Spuds offense that was doing a really good job in the first quarter.
Possession time had to be 1 minute or change for the Spuds, and the rest of the quarter was pretty much in the stick of the Red Knights players. Midthune now on the near side. Benilde, unlike Moorhead, playing man defense here. Has worked for them.
Looks like we're going to get to witness a one-on-one here with Midthune.
Little ISO play. Midthune skips it down to Eggerdahl. Eggerdahl looked to turn the corner.
Eggerdahl loves that spot. That's his favorite spot in the whole field.
Ferendorf now. Former neighbor of Andrew Searles. With the ball running behind the net here. Flips it to Eggerdahl. Eggerdahl will look to dodge now.
Eggerdahl showing off some speed, gets to his house.
Good defense there by the close defender of Benilde. Blythe can't pick up the ball there. And a hold call on the Red Knights. Spuds will keep possession.
Spuds catch a break and get a possession call, and we will get more Spuds offense.
That was Connor Murphy playing defense on Eggerdahl on that last one-on-one from behind the net. Now we have Midthune up top again. Slips on the 25-yard line. Still wants to shoot. Bouncer. High and wide. Evan Warner there to back up the shot.
Warner, the freshman, showing off the wheels.
Looking for somebody to be open here for the Spuds. Benilde's defense just going to work. Midthune finally gets the ball back at midfield. This has seemed to be the matchup so far.
Yeah, I think Midthune likes this matchup.
Splits to his right. Looks to shoot. Bouncer, same spot. Misses the cage just to the left. And once again, Warner there for the chase.
That was a almost symmetrical play to the previous.
Warner now dancing around behind the far corner of the field.
Little hot pass to Eggerdahl.
And a moving pick on the Spuds. Turns the ball over to the Red Knights. Spuds players slightly confused on the call. Still, I believe there's a flag down on the far side of the field. Didn't see it get thrown. Not quite sure what that's for. Red Knights setting up into their offense. Free possession here for the Red Knights. Dylan Parker now with the ball on the near side. Up top to Sky rolled. He will look to dodge on Carson Kuntz. Red Knights swing it all the way around. Good defense there by the Spuds.
What a nice
skip
feed.
all the way up top, rolled shot. Missed the cage.
That's a great feed from Dylan. And the shot just went wide.
And here comes the call from the official right in front of the box. Again, I did not see the penalty. Also didn't see the call.
We just saw the flag.
Yep.
And Eggerdahl
will
is
take
in the
a
box.
seat. Eggerdahl will take a seat by his coach, Alex Kelly, talking to him. Spuds man down defense. Looking to show up here. Instead, Benilde with a shot and a goal off the far side. Quick man up goal for the Red Knights.
Gus Bell just scooping it and an underhand snipe. I mean, that's just tough to guard, a low to high. That's a goalie.
Gus Bell with the lefty rip on the far side. Was excited to see some man down defense there from the Spuds. Just very short lived. See if Mercil can get the win and get the Spuds some possession time once again. Spuds held the ball for a good majority of the start of the quarter. And an illegal screen took that away, and it has been all Red Knights since then. Push on Mercil. Red Knights ball. Nope.
Since the home opener against Egan, the Spuds have really matured. You know, they've grown on the defense as well as the offense, able to contain teams on defense and have long possessions on offense. So it's been a great development year for the Spuds as we get close to the playoffs. Monday being the last regular season game before sections start. Last regular home game, I'm told.
Shot there.
Saved by Cook.
Cook saw that all day.
Came up big.
Spuds now looking to clear. Looks to be a one-man clear here.
Look at those wheels. Just speed.
Sam Grefsheim, I believe.
Gresham trying to create some offense.
Down to Jace Blythe. Grefsheim will hustle off the field for Ferendorf to come on. Mid-Thune now with the ball. Red Knights finally decided to put a pole on Mid-Thune. And the can opener check. Mid-Thune turns around, ball's out of his stick. Red Knights trying to fight for that ground ball. And
looks like he'll remain
believe it
Spud's possession.
rolled out of bounds through the end zone there.
Just a big, ugly cluster. Ends up being a Spud's ball.
Huge difference between both sides of the field on defense especially. You see how much farther Benilde is pressing out on the Moorhead offensive players. You can do that more in a man type of defense. Jace Blythe now
Looking to dodge, and he will. Goes down the alley.
gets doubled, almost
Feeds
tripled. Ferendorf, shovel pass and a push. Push with possession, flag comes down, free play for the Spuds. Mid-Thune, far side to Ferendorf. Back to their guy, JB.
JB 15.
Mid-Thune now on the near side.
Agardal. He loves the corner down there.
Couple picks again by Warner.
Showing off the speed.
Agardal beats his man, just barely. Good show there and recovery by the Red Knights.
Agardal finds Blythe. Blythe looking to dodge. Looking to rip.
Another pick by Warner called moving. That is the second one on number 5 in white for the day. Doesn't matter though, free play for the Spuds, so they will keep the ball and we'll get a chance to see their man up unit.
What a great play by Nick Ferendorf, just drawing a penalty, you know, giving the Spuds a man up. This will be our first look at the Moorhead Spuds power play / man up.
Holton Vander Lindy take a seat in the sin bin.
Blythe with the rip, knocks the tendy over, and bounces out back to Blythe.
They're giving him some room up top. Blythe is going to take that all day.
Jay says, I'll give it
Back
to you
up
once
top.
more.
Skip past Agardal, shot goal. Spuds finally on the board. Number 3. Lawson backside, cuts just in front of the crease and buries.
Agardal cuts down the differential to 6. Plenty of time left here in the remaining of the matchup.
There you go. 5 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And looks to be an injured player. I believe that is Agardal in the
Scoring for Benilde-St. Margaret at 5:21 of the first
Moorhead coaching staff. And Nicole out there to check on Mr. Agardal. He did take a hit just after that shot, sent him to the ground. Wonder if he got the wind knocked out of him.
Hopefully, that's the best case, what we're hoping for here. You know, turf injuries are a very scary thing to deal with.
And he is holding that left side. Looks like he just got a little out of breath there as he walks off the field.
You know, that's a senior leadership, taking a hit to make a play, to score a goal. He's going to be breathing a little heavy for the next couple of minutes, but...
And with that change, Rylan Overbow, the freshman, out on the field.
Two freshman attackmen are out for the Moorhead Spuds.
Taking Agardal's spot, as along with senior captain, Jace Blythe. Said his name a lot. Back to the face-off X.
Great experience for the young freshman to go up against a skillful team like the Red Knights.
Clamp 1 by Benilde, pushed forward. Good stick check there by Mercil. Benilde still comes away with it. And a pass all the way down the field. Benilde still needs a touch. Reset though. Now Grefsheim with it. Blythe now with the ball on the near side. Up to Grefsheim. Over to Mid-Thune. Said his name a lot today as well.
Could expect a one-on-one here.
One-on-one, that would be Mid-Thune and
his best friend.
Johnson-Nixon, the short stick D-midi behind the cage.
I believe Nixon was recently on the trainer's table. Looks like he's good to go now. It's always good to see as a fan.
Chase Blythe now dodging
Blythe showing
on
off
his
the
close
speed.
defender. Skip
Finds
pass
Warner.
there. Warner
Ooh.
just tries to baseball bat that in the net. The pass was just slightly in front of him. Misses that. And that will be, let's see what the call is here. And they called it a shot, so the ball
Ooh.
will stay with the Spuds. We'll take it.
If I'm a Benilde fan, that would not sit happy with me, but as a Spuds fan, I am pumped for that.
Missed pass comes to the near side. That's Midthun again looking to dodge. Shot. He loves that spot just in front of the crease. He's missed in the same spot 3 times. Once again, chased by Evan Warner. And a timeout taken by Coach Wimpkin with 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Benilde 7, Spuds 1. We will be right back.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
And we are back as we wrap up this timeout with 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Matt Peters, Trent Wempkin just called a timeout. You know, you've been in that huddle before. What do you think they're asking of the team?
You know, I think they just got to keep the ball on this side of the field. I think possession's huge in this game. Jet Mercil's been doing pretty well at the face-off X, but you know, the more time they can kill on the clock, and then hopefully bury a goal, the better. They do have to win their one-on-one matchups. That's about the only thing that I'm noticing here. They need to beat their guy and have the slide come and then force it backside. Just like that, Warner beats his guy, but then loses the ball. Good defense there. And an over and back called.
That's just great defense by Benilde.
Probably not what the Spuds are looking for coming out of that timeout. Here we are, Spuds back on defense. I do believe the Spuds are now playing a man-to-man defense, unlike the zone they played in the first quarter. Rolled now with the ball way outside the box. Anderson over to Parker. Dylan Parker, the first goal scorer of the game. Rolled, looks to shoot, lefty shot, and it goes. Rolled, wound up with his right hand, split to his left, made his defender fall, and buries.
Yeah, that was a great move by the Benilde attackman, or midfield. Wow. I mean, that might be on that young man's huddle right there.
Yep.
He will probably tune in.
If he wasn't already committed, that would have helped the case. Sky Rolled committed to University of Utah out in Salt Lake City. Back to the face-off X we go. Mersil and Girton. Face-off
Mersil.
won easily by Mersil. Good win there for number 9. Egerdahl back on the field. Always a good thing to see.
Show
He
off the
runs away
speed.
from pressure.
Looks like the lungs are back.
Judah, Johnson, Nixon guarding him. Very high-pressure defense here by the Benilde Poles.
Judah, brother of Raphael. You got some brothers on the team.
Blythe over the head of Midthune, over and back. Would have been called, but the ball went to Benilde anyways. Gus Bell now. Nobody decided to guard him. Gus Bell with an easy goal. Spud sleeping a little bit on defense there. Gus Bell picks up the ground ball. Would have been called an over and back otherwise. And ran all the way from the near side around the crease. Nobody picked him up and buried.
Yeah, Gus Bell is not a guy you want to leave on a unwatched, unattended. I mean, he will make you pay, and just like that, he did.
There you go. That goal brings the lead to 8.
We're still back at X for the draw.
Hoping for a win like the last one. And the whistle blows. And Mersil doesn't seem happy.
Looks like some
about the
frustration and confusion going on.
I believe Mersil went a little early there. He did not think so. Anyways, Benilde will hold on to the ball. Mersil now stuck on defense. Not able to sub.
Gus Bell with 5 goals in the first half.
Minute 30 left to play in the first half here. Benilde trying to put double digits on the scoreboard.
Spud's trying to say no.
Mersil now on defense. Skip all the way up top to Popane.
What a block.
Burner King.
Block from Burner King.
Not today, he said. Eats that one in the back.
Just a mature player, a lot of experience from Burner King.
And Grefsheim seemed to have lost a mouth guard around the cage. A little timeout for that. Payer misses the pass. Picked up by Mason Melquist, the senior defender. Good ride there from the Knights. They get the ball back. And a timeout by the Red Knights. 44 seconds left to play. Spuds with 1 goal on the board. Goal comes from Joel Egerdahl, and the Red Knights with 9. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. Welcome back to Jim Goda Stadium. Timeout for the Red Knights. They're looking to come up with a play here on offense. Split up into 2 huddles. I'd like to give a little shout out to some guys down on the Moorhead sideline. A couple former Spud Lacrosse players. We got Caleb Alderson down there, Gavin File, coaching assistant Thomas Schroeder and Caden Green. Shout out to those guys. Red Knights will start on the far side of the box.
Spuds with a couple of those great mentors and leaders on the bench.
A lot of returning guys coming back to help out with this program. A fairly new program. What, 6 or 7 years old?
2019. 5th season, I believe.
"20-second count from the Benilde sideline as Bell looks to dodge from X. Little question mark behind the back.
Behind the back, just wide.
And shot and a goal. That is good lacrosse right there. I will tell you, Dylan Popane with the little toe drag and the bury to extend the lead to 9. Looks to be some of these older guys on Benilde here getting a little creative.
Yeah, you can tell the Benilde guys are familiar with their sticks. They know how to use it, and that leads to many creative shots, which end up in some fancy goals. Gus Bell just missed behind the back, which led to his teammate to bury a goal.
7 seconds left on the clock here. Face off coming. One by
Marcel,
Marcel.
clean win.
Huge. That's
And
a
a swim
highlight.
move. Oh!
Sits down his defender, and with that, brings the second quarter to an end. Benilde 10, Spuds 1. We'll be right back with the second half of lacrosse after this break.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution, and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here in Fargo, North Dakota at Bailey's PDR. So what made you choose FCCU for your business needs?
I love the customer support that they give, that I have people's phone numbers that I can reach whenever I need to. When you're conducting business, you don't have hours to hopefully make up a financial decision, so sometimes you need those questions answered, and at FCCU, they're there always for you.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Welcome back to Jim Goda Stadium. Spuds down 9 here coming into the second half. Searles, what do you think the talk at halftime was there for both sides?
You know, if I'm the Spuds, I'm thinking, hey, we're doing everything right. Our defense is playing good. They're keeping them to the outside. You know, but the hot sun takes a toll on when you're working that hard, right? Defense gets tired. Benilde is just moving the ball around and finds the back of the net. Unfortunate. Spuds offense doing a great job of keeping the ball around, holding possession, and getting good looks. So I think this is a great game. What about you, Matt Peters? What do you think?
I couldn't have said it better myself. If I'm the Spuds, I think we probably need to score more and stop more. And if for Benilde, I don't know. I'd say just keep doing what you're doing.
Scoring more and stopping more would definitely help out the Moorhead Spuds. In this case, they are down 10-9. The Benilde
Good defense there by the Spuds. Short stick D midi. That's Sam Grefsheim.
10-1. I mean, that's my bet.
And the ball will make it on. Chase Blythe decides to run over the 50-yard line. Kind of a mental lapse there. Not quite sure where he was
he just
going.
wanted the ball. He was just hungry. You know, you want that in the Moorhead Spuds. Want some aggression.
You cannot do that. Ball was coming over anyways. Probably would have been over and back. Instead, Benilde ball. Jack Anderson now flipping sides of the field. Anderson, Parker, and Rolled up top for the Red Knights. Back down low. This is Bell. Looks to make it to the inside. Skip pass. Goal. That is Bell to Popane.
Red Knights goal.
And with that, puts the Red Knights up 10, and I believe that makes it running time.
The clock is not running, but I believe it should be.
Little communication up here in the booth, trying to figure out if the clock is supposed to be running or not. We'll see.
For Benilde-St. Margaret. Number 1.
Marcel with a win to Kuntz. Kuntz showing off the wheels.
He's going to go.
He says,
Runs
hey, I
past the
want
pole.
one.
Why not? Pole goal.
Oh.
Misses just wide. Kuntz. So close.
Kuntz trying to show some life in this Moorhead Spuds. Trying to get him going. Get the bench riled up a little bit.
Kuntz subbing off the field. Ferendorf on now for the Spuds. Tweeting with the ball right now. Up
Blythe.
to Blythe. Blythe all the way over to Midthune on the far side. Spuds need to find something here, and they need to do it quick. Stop the clock first, and then put in 9 more, and we got a tie game. Midthune still dancing with it on the far side, up to Blythe. Blythe looks like he's going to dodge.
Blythe, a little shimmy.
Almost a ward call there.
Powering through to behind the net.
Blythe looking for a cutter. Flips it to
Warner.
Warner, correct?
Not.
No, Tweeton.
Tweeton.
That is Quinn Tweeton now with the ball. Dancing around. Goal line extended.
Couple spin moves.
Up to Midthune. Near side to Ferendorf. Ferendorf doesn't want to dodge. Warner doesn't want to dodge. See if Jace Blythe wants to. He's their go-to guy.
Swim move.
To his left. Good defense here by the Red Knights.
Blythe trying to find someone. A lot of standing still.
Up top, Midthune. He's within range. Shot just wide of the cage. Midthune. He's got a hard shot. Definitely one of the harder shooters on this team. Got to play him out.
Midthune with probably 6 shots taken today.
Heggerdahl now dancing behind the net. Pick coming. Decides to go the other way on the pick. Pass out to Tweeton. Tweeton now with the ball behind the net. And a good save there.
Wow, what an athletic play by Warner there.
Tweeton falls victim to the trail check. And Benilde-St. Margaret will look to clear the ball.
Blythe applied
Fast
some
break
pressure.
coming here for the Red Knights. Lefty pass, Payer, shot, goal. Hunter Payer. Not a lot to talk about here, honestly. It's been all Red Knights all night, or all afternoon, excuse me. Not a lot of great things we're seeing here from the Spuds. It just looks like, nobody's wanting to be the one that dodges on the offensive side of the ball. And the defense, they started out pretty well. They were playing defense for a good amount of the first quarter. But they were playing pretty solid zone defense. And, now they just kind of are on their heels.
Yeah, this will be a big learning moment for the Spuds as they go into playoffs within the next week or two. They'll look back at this game and say, hey, this is a team that we're going to have to be able to beat if we want to go the distance. So they'll watch this film back. What can they improve on?
That is a great point. This is a good benchmark team to see where you're at. If you want to compete with the best of the best in the state of Minnesota, these guys are on the top of that list. They do have one loss to Bloomington Jefferson on the year, coming off of 2 overtime wins in their past 2 games. Once again, overall they're 7-1 as that shot goes wide of the cage.
Pretty forceful pass there, which results in a Benilde possession.
Some scores from earlier in the year for Benilde, just so you could see some of their competition that they're playing. They beat Hudson 23-2. They beat Orono 13-2. They beat Centennial 23-0. Lost to Bloomington Jefferson by 1. Beat Edina by 12. Chaska by 22. And then 2 one-goal games in their past 2 games, beating Lakeville North and Stillwater in overtime. So they've been in this position before, definitely. They definitely keep their foot on the gas, as you can tell by those scores. Gus Bell now with the ball on the near side. A couple new faces here for the Red Knights. Langevin out there. Langevin with the ball now, looks to dodge. Sweeps over the top to Bell, splits to his right. Back to Bell up top. Spuds back in their zone defense. I believe they came out of it in the second half. Good stick there by Kuntz on the skip pass. Red Knights come away with the ball once again.
But they're doing a great job of just possessing the ball, wearing down the Moorhead defense. Using the sun as an advantage, really.
Pass over to the far side. That's Bell once again with the ball. Payer now at X. Skip pass. Good toe drag. Shot. Save.
That was a great move there with a little toe drag to a quick shot.
That is sophomore goaltender Zach Devig with the save.
Spuds put it in Devig. You know, trying to get him some experience to these little bit faster paced shots at the high school level.
At the varsity level, I believe Devig is the junior varsity starting goalie. With that being said, there was no junior varsity game tonight. Why? We're not quite sure. Benilde showed up with one roster, and it was the big guys. Moorhead now looking to do something on offense here. Midden with the ball in the far alley. Midden got a switch. Passes it up to Blythe.
Midthun in kind of unfamiliar territory below the net. As he makes his way back on up.
Blythe eats that one stick check. It looks like they're trying to lock off Eggerdahl here. He has a shorty on him.
Flag drawn.
Slash coming shot. Just wide of the cage. Penalty on the Red Knights. For a hold, it looks like. We will await the call. That is Nick Capo. Holding. 30-second technical. Spuds man up once again. Get to see what they're made of here. Practicing man up against their own man down, I assume, all week. This is a good time to work on some plays. Shot there just wide of the cage.
Warner's the only one even near it, so it will remain Spud's ball.
Blythe up top now with it. Tweetin. Looks like a little wheel play.
Blythe
shot.
Blocked. Ow!
Looks like that caught Red Knights LSM number 11.
Brady Marcus.
Brady Marcus. Looks like it caught him in the ribs.
Ooh, that could not feel good. He get
little knucks there. Making
love
sure
to see
he's
that.
all right.
You know, that's what the game's all about. I'll eat your shot. Just give me a knucks after.
Knights back at full strength, as you can tell. A lot of pressure on the defensive side. Warner sweeping over the top. He's alone up there. Not a lot of help.
Give him the ISO to Midthun.
Midthun has a shorty on him. Back up to Warner. Warner gets the green light.
Freshman.
And he falls over. Good kick there by Judah Johnson-Nixon.
The Jim Goda turf claiming some victims today. Pretty slippery.
Does seem to be slightly slippery timeout there called by Benilde. You know, just got a new school. Maybe it's time for some new turf. You never know.
What a beautiful new school. I mean, what a great addition to the Moorhead community.
Yeah.
Looks like they repainted the sports center as well.
A lot of facilities in that new building. Improved facilities, definitely, that the Spuds get to use. All the teams. They still use the old hockey locker room.
And a new feature of the new gym that the basketball team enjoys is that graduation will no longer be held at MSUM, but instead in our very own brand new gym. So that is exciting.
There we go. Highlight of my high school career. Sitting in that sweaty MSUM gym.
The
for
MSUM
hours.
gym, as parents know that have had a child graduate from there or fellow graduates, it's hot. It is hot in the MSUM gym, so we are thankful for this new graduation location.
That is huge.
Big.
Red Knights all set up out there. Kind of an emergency time out there by the Red Knights coaching staff as they had a pull with the ball at midfield. Got the touch, and now let's see what kind of play they drew up out of this timeout. Spuds probably saying the same thing they have been the past 3 quarters. Does look like they're going to go back to their zone defense or stay in it, I guess. Dylan Parker now with the ball on the Moorhead M. There's 2 balls on the field. I don't think that's...
Lacrosse is usually played with 1.
Yep, that's shouldn't be how it is. Anderson started the ball on the near side here. Payer. Red Knights in an open set offense
And
until
extremely open.
Anderson sneaks into the crease. Gus Bell dodging with his head up, looking for a skip. Finds one. That's Parker, shot just wide of the cage.
Parker just smothered right in front of the Spuds net. I mean, as he should be. And a shot wide. Ball will remain in the Red Knights' possession.
Pass there up to Parker. Going all the way around here. That's Anderson, gets the green light on the near side. Rolls back. Benilde flipping fields here. Double coming. Good show there by Kuntz. Left-handed shot, just wide. Benilde once again backing that up. Payer now with the ball at X. Parker sweeping to the near side here.
What a play by Kuntz.
Kuntz. Fast break opportunity. Kuntz already has taken 1 shot today. Oh, and he could have had 2 there.
Should have ripped that one.
Definitely. And Blythe passes it into the stick of a Benilde LSM as he clears.
Spuds got away with a little head contact there.
Letting the boys play, you know. Love to see it, you know. I always like games that, you know, aren't determined by penalties and stuff like that. Let the boys play a little bit. Shot just wide of the cage.
I don't think this game will be determined by penalties, yes.
No, this will be determined by a whole lot of Benilde goals. Minute 29 to play in the 3rd quarter. Benilde up 12-1 on the Spuds. Anderson now on the near side. Once again to the near side, that's Parker down to X. Popane looking for a skip. To Anderson. Good defense once again by the Spuds. Kuntz gets that ball on the ground. Spuds need to come away with it. Push definitely could have been called. Instead was not. Good goose there. Ball back to Benilde. Benilde now once again working it around the outside here. Benilde looks like they're just trying to find skip passes here. Good save there by Devig.
Devig comes up big.
And Benilde was in the crease. Ball was in the back of the net. Benilde was in the crease. No goal. Spuds set up in their clear. Good defensive showing there by the Spuds. Making the Knights fairly uncomfortable. Even if they do beat their guy one-on-one, they slide right into somebody else's zone. Unfortunately for them, that zone was Carson Kuntz's zone a couple times in that last possession. Getting the ball on the ground. Egerdahl with a little
Canadian shot, yeah.
Backhand. Quarter's over. Benilde with 12, Moorhead with 1. One more break. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. Invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
And we are back for the fourth quarter of play here. Back to the face-off X. Maddox Gregoire out there.
8th grader, I believe.
The 8th grader. Straight out of Horizon Middle School. Confirmation up here in the booth, too. It is running time after a 12-goal lead. Benilde now with an 11-goal lead. And possession to the Spuds. That's a win for Maddox. I don't know what happened, but we'll take it.
Horizon product.
Up that face-off percentage a little bit, might as well. Tweeting now behind the net. Running with the ball. Picked off there by the Knights. Knights doing a good job of getting their sticks in the passing lanes of the Spuds. Up to Marcus. Short stick D midi, fast break, Payer goal.
What a quick transition by the Red Knights, which results in a goal to extend the lead
that
to
is number 13. Johnson Nixon, the other brother, with the assist on that one. Payer turned and shot that one, top left. Maddox out there once again. Now Judah Johnson Nixon with the pole at the face-off X. Shorty on both of his side, both his left and his right wings.
It's an interesting move to put a long stick on the face-off.
Something you need to have in your bag. It's a good time to practice it here. You know, if you ever run into a face-off guy that's pretty hot, it's a good way to combat that. Whistle blows. Once again, not quite sure what the call was. Push maybe. Spud's ball. Egerdahl now. He will run behind the cage, or to the near side, excuse me. Gets the touch for the Spuds. Ferendorf running away from the box. Benilde pulls here, reaching deep in their bag of stick checks against some of these players on the Spuds.
Oh, I believe that went off the crossbar, but same result. Spuds possession in the back of the net, in the back end zone.
The end zone net.
End zone net.
Tweeten now rolling around behind the cage. He falls over. Goalie rakes that one into the crease, and Benilde will clear. With that goal, that last goal from the Red Knights puts the game into running time. 13 for the Red Knights and 1 for the Spuds. Payer now behind the cage, comes near side. Up top now, Parker. Tweeten kind of far back in his zone there. Skip up top to Anderson. Over the top, shot.
Blocked.
Stick. Skip pass. Benilde.
Coach is fired up
Not
through
too
the
happy
visor.
about that missed pass there. The skip lane was there. You know, just barely missed it, and he was not having that.
White visor is on the turf.
Gone
man.
missing. Shot off the crossbar, straight up in the air. Or to the back of the end zone, rather. Benilde will win that chase.
It takes a lot for a man to throw a white visor.
That it does. They will
Grass
probably see
stains.
that one on film. Unfortunately, our scoreboard graphic has overheated, so we had to take that off of the stream. But we will keep you updated. We'll let you know. If
I
anybody
believe
scored.
there was a minor solar flare yesterday. Might have something to do
All right.
with the overheat.
Little did you know we had a meteorologist up in the booth here.
I can confirm that this piece of metal is extremely hot.
Sky rolled down with the ball. Eight minutes and 3 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Benilde up by 12. Got some shot there. Goal. I was busy looking at some of the defensive changes the Red Knights were going to make here. I look over to my left, and ball's in the back of the net. That is David Langevin with the goal for the Red Knights. Little step down from the hashes.
Looks like Aiden Struck, the sophomore from Moorhead, checks in for the Spuds defense.
There we go.
Coach Wemkin and the rest of the coaching staff trying to get their younger guys some experience going against these highly skilled Benilde team.
Benilde there with the push in the back. Spuds will hold on to the ball.
Scoring for Benilde-St. Margaret at 7:48 of the fourth. David Langevin.
7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Benilde 14, Spuds 1. And almost an over and back called there by the Spuds. Or on the Spuds. Overbow now with the shot. Saved. John Robbins. Skip pass low. Held on to it there. Shot. Saved. Gus Bell, excuse me, with that shot that was saved by Devig. Burner King wins the chase.
Burner King, a.k.a. Tom Brady, from the end zone to the 50.
There we go. Spud's looking to set up now. Grefsheim with the ball. He will sub. A lot of new faces out there for both sides. Tweeting, though, with the ball right now.
Waiting for Spud's change, it looks like. Blythe.
Dodging down the right alley here.
Trying to show some life.
Question mark, the BTB just misses the cage. BTB stands for behind the back, for those of you that don't know. Searles was king of the BTB back in high school.
You know, down 13, the BTB might not be the best decision.
You know,
but it is one.
Now's a good time to practice some of those things. Eggerdahl with the shot just wide of the cage. Spud's having a hard time finding that 6x6 net today. A lot of shots that have gone wide.
I mean, Spud's been doing great of everything systematically. It's just finding the back of the net is what Potatoes are struggling with.
Eggerdahl now. Now he finds a cage. Stop there. Josh Imes. Benilde will look to clear. Benilde gets the touch, and they will settle things. Langevin now with the ball. Benilde gets their personnel on the field. Not a lot of changes on Benilde's offensive side of the ball. Not a lot of guys on Benilde's bench either. Payer. Berries.
Just a quick catch and release. Finds the back of the net.
Little one-timer action there.
Payer doesn't have the fastest shot, but he places it very well. All of his goals have been just catch and release and find the right spot.
3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and counting. Once again, we are in running time. Spuds with 1 goal on the board. Red Knights with 15.
Back to the face-off.
Got a little pull action on the face-off here for Benilde. Gregoire. Another win. Why not? You know, let's up that face-off percentage a little bit. Maddox Gregoire.
Find some success on the face-off dot.
And a timeout called by Coach Wimkin. I do believe, yes, timeout, Spuds. 3 minutes left. Stop that clock for a little bit here. You know, what do you think the message is here? Probably a lot of new guys that are going to be on the offensive side of the ball here. Is this a good time to work on plays? You know, like, you know, you've been in this huddle before as an offensive guy. What do you think?
If I'm the Red Knights, definitely we're going to work on some things. We're going to work on, you know, try out new offensive schemes, getting the ball around. You know, might get a little fancy, but this time of the day, it's most important to get the younger guys in there, right? Moorhead will have a lot of young sophomores, freshmen, get to compete against the Red Knights, see what this fast level pace is like.
There you go. You know, maybe throw a couple 8th graders out there too, as they have on the face-off. Spud split up into 2 huddles here, one with all the offensive guys and one with the opposite side of the field players. Wimkin talking to their guys. You know, this is just time to keep your head up, honestly. This is a tough team to beat, and, you know, historically this has been kind of the pattern that the Spuds have followed against these guys in the past. Definitely nothing to hang your head about, you know. You got to come out big on Monday, get a good win against Brainerd, the Warriors.
I believe Benilde has won the last 2 of 3 state championships. Right? 2 of 3?
I believe so.
Okay.
Not last year, but
No.
the 2 prior.
Not a bad stat. That's not a bad stat
No.
for a program.
Nope. But Moorhead, back-to-back-to-back section champs.
Moorhead Spuds do have that going for them.
Spuds will set up at midfield. Eggerdahl runs in and gets the touch. 2:45 left to play. Eggerdahl will dodge, sweeping over to his left side. Huge slap checks there. Now Jace Blythe with the ball. He will make it to his right hand. And a pass over the head of Ferendorf.
What do you think Benilde is going to be eating on the bus?
It's a good question, you know. Jimmy John's is always a pretty good go-to.
Jimmy John's is a good option.
Jersey Mike's. Shout out Jersey Mike's, brand new location in Moorhead. It's a good question.
Maybe some Pizza Patrol.
I have a feeling some of the guys on the Benilde sideline are probably asking the same question. As that pass goes out of bounds. Little miscue there from the Red Knights. There is no shortage of energy on that sideline for Benilde. You know, up 14 goals, minute and 30 left. You can still hear these coaches all the way up in the booth. Spuds now with the ball. They get a touch, and they will settle.
On the bright side, the Moorhead Spuds will be able to enjoy this beautiful sunshine today.
That is a good point. Eggerdahl with a shot.
Whereas Benilde has to sit on a bus for the next 4 hours.
That is very true. Benilde.
Who's the real winner here?
Benilde showing up last night, staying overnight, trying to eliminate the bus legs for sure. I think it worked. You know, I'm not an expert.
No, yeah, they looked fresh.
Yep, they looked like they had a great night's rest. Just under a minute left in the fourth quarter and counting. Spuds looking to put one more in. Why not? You know, let's double how many goals they have here. Who do you think their go-to guy is out on the field right now?
I mean, Evan Warner's been doing a lot. I mean, he's been dodging, creating a lot of offense as a freshman. I mean, he's a key piece in this offense, so I'd have to go Evan Warner.
Tweeting now with the ball behind the net. 30 seconds to play. And a miscue by the Spuds. Ground ball is picked up, though. Eggerdahl now. 20 seconds. He dodges to his left. Shot to goal!
Snipe!
Joel
what a goal by
Eggerdahl!
Eggerdahl!
Puts another one in the back of the net for the Spuds.
2 goals for Eggerdahl.
2 goals for Eggerdahl. 2 goals for the Spuds. 2 seconds left in the game. And that will be it. This game ends. Final score, Benilde-St. Margaret 15, Moorhead Spuds 2.
I want to give a big shout out to the Spuds TV team. They do a great job of producing these games so that you're able to watch and feel like you're at the game while you're at home. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes we get out of control, but thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun.
And we'll be back. This is not the last you've heard of us. I don't know when the last home game or the next home game is. Monday at 6:30. We'll be right back here, and we hope you are too. Invite your friends and family, and we'll see you then.